We made a diversion in Tom got away.
Yeah.
You did?
I think so.
Okay.
It's cooler in here.
Oh, that's great.
I'll sit closest to the air.
So Tom is
We
really
lost
gone.
Tom. Hold on, everybody. Hold on.
Smile and nod. You have bent over long. Bonjour.
You want to wait, Tom?
Wait for Tom? What God?
I think there's a singer in the band.
Maybe. Yeah, we might have lost him.
She got away. That was the best escape ever.
That would have been. We tried, we did it. How many of you speak French? All right. Good, good.
What about you?
No.
Okay. Perhaps you can start then, huh? Okay.
So class. No, I do this all the time. I do drum workshops. And Kerry does too, so we're okay. We're into this. He does drum workshops. No, I do drum workshops. Guitar workshops.
Tommy's coming.
Oh, he is? Ladies and gentlemen.
That's not Tom.
That's not Tom. No photos. No photos.
Okay, you guys used to work with Rick Rubin, who is well known for his very specific approach. So has it dramatically changed something to actually have someone right next to you to work when it comes to writing or recording in general?
Might be more inspiring, but at the end of the day, it's still all about what we come up with and, what we like as a band because...
So it's like no preconceived plan.
No, but the cool thing about Greg, working with Greg Fiddleman, was he was there every day before any of us, and he didn't leave till everybody was gone. So I think he's like the closest to a fifth member we've had since like Andy Wallace in the 80s. And, he would have suggestions and, things we may never even have thought of. And a couple, I know he had a suggestion in my song that I actually used. And I need to respect a producer to even give him that opportunity. So it was really cool. I hope, you never know what's going to be in the future, but I want to work with him like every record we do.
Okay, so it added something at the human level, but not much at the musical level.
Not much. I mean, he had ideas, and like I said, some we used, some we didn't.
May I elaborate?
Sure. Oh, we was only one, sorry. I thought everybody had one.
Also what he did for me as a drummer was, let's say for a guitar riff or the song, I would have a certain, drum beats or rhythms. And what Greg did was bring out more rhythms out of me. Let's say I would have maybe 5 or 6 different rhythms, and he'd say, well, why don't you try this? And give me ideas and have me try some other ideas, which was great because that's what I need. I have so many rhythms in my mind that it's hard for me to filter out what is the perfect one. So having a producer that cared, and that we could trust, that helped me pick out the best ones for the songs. So I was really, pleased with his involvement, because it helped me, be a better drummer. So I took out the best parts and applied them to the music.
Can I elaborate on that? Sure. The cool thing about this is, a guitarist perspective, speaking about drums, what Greg did in certain songs, I can't think of what they were, but he would have like Dave play it like 6 times, and by the time we got to the control room, he would know what was different about each 6 and which one he thought was best, or the second best if we liked one more than him, and he would tell Dave what he did in case Dave forgot, because Dave's just playing all kinds of shit. So it's really cool to have somebody that into it, that involved, that intricate, and I think it made, the record better.
May I elaborate? What was really good too is, this guy had sheets of paper all along. It wasn't only the huge mixer, when we were recording, but he had all these documents and papers and notes and he would have everything laid out on the mixer. And I'd walk in, see what he was doing, and it's like, man, this guy is real. He's a real producer. He's not somebody that's trying to be like somebody else. You know, for example, coming in and just being there for 5 minutes and moving on. He was there to work with us.
They want to make a splash.
Hmm?
He wanted to make a splash, you know, he wants to. I think that's his first production thing,
Yeah.
because he's been like an engineer.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah,
I think he
yeah.
wanted to, you know, be really hands-on, and if that is his first production, you know, he wanted to make sure it was as good as it could be.
Yeah, and he did.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, hello, Kerry. It's a question for you. You know, in the studio you had a time bar, you know, guitar. And can you tell me more about this?
Well, it started out as one thing and ended up being another thing. Dime was a good friend of mine, and his girlfriend is still a good friend of mine, and me and my wife, and mine too. Well, yours now, not then. She actually it's my guitar tech's idea. He's like, why don't we call Rita and have Dean from Hell brought down for inspiration at least. So it lived in my guitar rack, and we always planned on getting to playing something on it, but if I'm not mistaken, it's still set up with the strings Dime used the last time, so it was really weird for me to restring it with something that would work for me, you know, change the sound of all my rig because his guitar stuff's different than mine, so all it ended up doing was being there, you know, and, you know, as a tribute to Dime, more or less.
Thank you.
Hello, Kerry. Hello, Dave. I've got a question about a new album. God That's a Soul and Crystal Illusion were very offensive against religion, and I wonder if what is a war with this new album? What is a war led by Slayer? Is it about politics? Is it about religion again? Is it about serial killer? Is it about...
Yes.
All of the above.
Everybody's, I mean, before today, everybody had already heard Psychopathy Red. That's a serial killer song. There's, you know, Hate Worldwide's kind of about us. You know, when you read the lyrics and, you know, spread a little hate worldwide, that's what we do.
Yeah.
And, you know, parts of the verse I kind of wrote about myself, but I think that Hate Worldwide kind of reflects what we do. So if I wrote it, you know there's going to be religion bashing. Hanneman's got the war stuff. Tom contributed on some of them, and I don't really know which ones. But yeah, you know, it's you pretty much know what you're getting with a Slayer record. There's not going to be any left turns, and you know, it is what it is.